you, from literally from Jakarta to Sao Paulo, I've not seen an entrepreneur who's not using these tools in experimentation and often efficiency. So it could be email, it could be transitioning software language, it can be certain email and marketing campaigns and that kind of stuff. And so everyone is playing with it in a very interesting way. And in some respects, it feels to me a little bit like an efficiency tool now and an experimentation. But all these poobahs just came through Washington, where I'm based, and I was actually helping one of them with a couple of meetings and spoke to them. And they said two things parenthetically. And I wonder how this affects, not just think about it in the short term, but as you think as a venture investor over the next 2 to 3 years and plus. Hypothetical statements. It was not like the reason of what they were saying. So statement one was, often in technology, we see things exponential, and then at some point they kind of level off a little bit. And AI is the first thing I've ever seen in my life where I see no sign of leveling off, and I actually see the exponentialness increasing, the velocity increasing. And the second thing, parenthetically, was, I've got a pretty good handle on what I think ChatGPT 5 will look like. I have a decent, very good handle on what GP6 looks like. Honestly, I don't have a damn idea what 7's going to be. How, as an investor, do you marry healthy skepticism, which is true, this kind of balance that you have in the here and the now, the experimentation of it, with the possibility that you literally can wake up in a day and have to rethink things all over again? Is it just something that you just sort of stay close to and that's it? Or is there something else that you advise yourself and your entrepreneurs to be thinking about at this level of significance and potential?
I love that question. I think that, first I want to tell everyone on the call that Silicon Valley is hyped on AI. I am probably one of 5 skeptics. And so they're getting a very specific angle, but it's good to hear it out.
Yeah,
I think to answer your question, whatever I think about it, and I have my questions, you 100% have to stay on it. And so, I know all the, great things that could happen, but I'm keeping my sort of healthy skepticism in-house as well. How do I stay on top of it? Just very basically, understand what's happening. We have amazing people on our team at CRV that know AI even more on a technical level than I do. And so they're literally reading the best papers that are coming out from researchers and sharing that with the rest of the partnership. And I think if you are a firm that doesn't have a grasp on what's happening, whether you think it's going to lead to multi-billion-dollar outcomes or not, you still have to have a grasp. That's one. The second is I try to spend a lot of time not with entrepreneurs that started using ChatGPT post-hype. I like to spend a lot of time with entrepreneurs, and I have some actually in my portfolio, that were AI researchers and developers prior to 2022. And they tell me, they're like, yes, things have technologically changed in a very real way, but I'm still not seeing the ROI that, let's say, a cloud or a mobile revolution showed me in the first 2 years. And so jury is out there, but I cannot contest that we have made a very, very powerful technological leap. But yeah, to answer your question directly, I 100% have to keep up to date with everything that's happening, whether I'm skeptic about it or not. And then the second is I spend a lot of time with people, and I do that actually in a lot of other industries too, but that were pre-hype. So have more of that healthy skepticism as well.